welcome to my channel. My name is Cree and you're watching my budget journey. In these videos I will be documenting my road to becoming debt-free while living on a low-income salary in Hawaii. I will be showing how I budget my income every 2 weeks because I get paid bi-weekly, using the zero-based budget and the cash envelope stuffing method. So the first thing that I did was I made a financial plan for the rest of the year. And this plan is flexible, but it's just showing how I plan to use my income throughout the rest of the year. It's July right now. So my income for the rest of the year from July to December, the total would be $17,343. And I got that number by taking my monthly income and multiplying it by 5 months. Now I had to add this $1,798 here because I'm starting on July 22nd, which is when I get paid. And this is the income that I will accumulate for that paycheck. My expenses in total will be $10,601, and I got that number by multiplying my monthly expenses by the number of months there is left in the year, which is 5 months, and then adding that by my expenses that are supposed to come out of my 7/22 paycheck, the car insurance that I have to pay at the end of July, and then my cushion. And for those of you who are probably going to ask me what a cushion is, and a cushion is the amount of money that I would leave in my bank account just in case something else comes out or an unexpected bill comes out. I'll be covered by that. So yeah, I just put that in there. If you subtract my income for the rest of the year by the expenses, you will get this number, $6,742, which is the remainder that I will have to put in my cash envelopes, my sinking funds, and to allocate towards debt. And my savings challenges, of course. So from this $6,742, $2,697 will be going towards my cash envelopes, which are the envelopes, the money that I will be using throughout the month. Just for like groceries, gas, eating out, fun, for my son Sefa, miscellaneous things, and then for beauty, which is my eyebrows that I do every month. Yeah, so for groceries I have 1,320 that I estimate we will be using, and I got that number because every 2 weeks my budget for groceries would be $120, and I multiplied that by the number of paychecks that I would get for the rest of the year, which is 11. For gas, I usually use $25 every week. There's 23 weeks left in the year, so that would equal $575 total. Eating out and fun, I put our budget to $50 each paycheck, so every 2 weeks. And then you multiply that by 10 paychecks because this 7/22 paycheck we won't be eating out or having fun.
What?
Just because money is a little tight right now. And so the total for eating out and having fun for the rest of the year is $500. My son Sefa, every paycheck I will allocate $15 towards him that I'll put in the cash envelope, and then multiply that by 11 would equal 165. Miscellaneous would get $2 per paycheck times 11 would be 22 total, and beauty would be $23 a month because that's how much it costs to do my eyebrows every month. Multiply that by 5 months would give me $115. So anything left over from my cash envelopes will go towards Sefa savings and an extra debt payment. Now to sinking funds. Now, this is not all my sinking funds, but these are the ones that are going to be focused on for this year. The total amount for sinking funds will be $2,845. $400 will be going towards birthdays. So there's like a lot of family members that I have birthdays for that are coming up, so I'm saving for those. Business will get $10, and business is a sinking fund that I plan on using towards my YouTube channel, and eventually I'll start a business, but right now I'm still trying to figure that out. For car maintenance, this sinking fund will get $406. Christmas will get $500. Costco is my annual membership, which is coming up at the end of July, and that will be getting $63. My emergency fund, I know it's small, but this is all we can do right now. Which will be getting $12. Events will be getting $250. My sister's baby shower is coming up, so I'm trying to save for that, so that would go under events. Home, which is going towards a home that we hope to own one day once we get out of debt, is only getting $5 this year, but we plan on working on it next year. Household is anything that we need for the house right now. That's only getting $5 as well. IVF is getting $5, which is a goal that we'll be focusing on next year. We plan on having another kid. Medical will be getting $168. Mika, which is my partner, my fiance, I'm allocating $25 for him, just for extra money, just in case he needs it. Music will be getting $25. On my free time, I'm also a musician slash singer. So this is the amount allocated towards my music thing. It's a hobby, but it's also like a side hustle. If I need to change strings, buy new batteries, that's what that's for. Oahu Move sinking fund will be getting $5. Now, we are saving to move out of the current house that we're living in. We're renting right now. But we kind of live in the country, so we want to live more closer to the city, just because all of us work in town. So it's kind of far it's a kind of far commute right now. So eventually we want to move. Probably maybe next year or the year after that, early 2023. Cepha. This Cepha sinking fund is if we want to buy him something. This sinking fund is for that. His savings is getting $50 for the rest of the year. Self-care is getting $5. Support Small is a sinking fund that I'm going to use to support other people in the budgeting community. By buying their products and stuff like that. So that's $10. Vacay is getting $450. We plan on going on a trip in November. My fiance is taking on like the bulk of that trip just because he wants it to be my birthday present. I turn 30 this year. Whoop, whoop. Boom shakalaka! But yeah, so this is my spending money that I'm saving for. And then wedding is getting $426. So as you can tell, I have my engagement ring right here, and we're saving for our wedding. I just got proposed to on July 4th, so we're super stoked about that. And we're just starting to save. I plan on getting married in 2023. So yeah, that's what this sinking fund is for. For extra debt payments, I plan on paying at least $1,200 towards my credit card. And in another video, I'm gonna go over all my debt, show you the nitty-gritty of what I got going on. But yeah, that's my plan, to at least, the very least, pay $1,200 extra on my credit card. And then I have 2 savings challenges that I'm going to be implementing for 2021. There's 2021, and that's my dollar savings challenge and my save your coins challenge. So any ones that are left over from my cash envelopes every 2 weeks will go towards this dollar savings challenge. I'll put it in a jar, and then we'll count it up at the end of the year. For save your coins challenge, it's the same. So any coins I have left in my wallet at the end of the 2 weeks, I will be putting in another jar and then counting that up at the end. And whatever I accumulate in these jars at the end of the year will go towards my sinking funds. Yeah. So that's my financial plan for the rest of the year. It will change depending on if sudden things come up, or if we gotta pay for something else, or if we get more money, crossing fingers.
Well, good luck with that.
Then yeah, it will change, but for right now, this is what it looks like. Okay, so this next page is my monthly expenses. It shows what I pay each month, how much I pay, and what comes out of each check, and the date. So all of these come out electronically, so I won't be like stuffing them or putting them in envelopes. They just all come out of my bank account. So the first one is rent, and I pay that on the 1st, and we pay $700, and that comes out of my second check of the month. The 7th, we have our minimum payment for the credit card, and that's $369. So I split it up in 2 so that the amount won't be so heavy on my, my check. And that will be coming, and that is $185 for check 1 and check 2. On the 10th, my bank loan payment comes out, which is a total of $481, and that comes out of check 1. On the 13th, our Amazon Prime comes out, and that's $7, and that comes out of check 1 too. On the 13th, my student loan payment comes out, which is only $44 for now, and that comes out of check 1. Oh yeah, so I'm in an income-driven repayment plan right now. I recently graduated in June with my master's in counseling, so now your girl has to start, paying it back.
Sucks to be me right now.
The 18th, the Spectrum bill comes out, and that's $42, and that comes out of check 1. The 20th, our Verizon bill comes out. My payment for the Verizon is $100, and that comes out of check 1. My car insurance comes out on the 23rd. So that's a total of $100, but I split it in 2. So check 1, it takes out $50, and then check 2 takes out $50. 27th, the Spotify comes out, and that's $16, which comes out of check 2. So in check 1, the total expenses that comes out of my income is $909, and check 2 is $951. So this is my budget for my July 22nd paycheck, which was today. I received $1,284, and then I received my mileage too, which is $514. And for my job, I often have to commute a lot for my clients, so my job gives us mileage every month. So the total, and that fluctuates too, depending on how often I have to commute for the month. So the total income that I have for the July 22nd paycheck is $1,798. These are the expenses that are coming out of this paycheck. So my rent, which is $700. I know you're probably wondering, why is her rent so low? She only pays $700 and she lives in Hawaii. The answer to that is that I live with 5 people total. I live with my sister and her partner, and then my fiance and I and our son. We share a 2-bedroom house, and the total rent each month is around $2,800, with utilities included, so that's good. But that's the total amount that we pay. So my portion of our rent is $700. So I just wanted to clarify that. My credit card, which is $185. My car insurance, which is $300. Car insurance is a little confusing. 50 comes out of each check every month to total $100, and this $100 goes in a separate checking account that I have, that I hold the money specifically for my car insurance in until it's due, which is every 6 months. And every 6 months on the 23rd is when I have to pay it. So that's why it's under monthly expenses, because I gradually pay for it and then pay it off in full. The reason why my car insurance payment here is $300, which is the total that I pay every 6 months, is because I had to use the money that I was saving for my car insurance to actually fix my car, because it broke down on me. I think it was earlier this month, so I had to go get it fixed. So that's why I'm using this check to pay the full amount, because I used the amount that I saved my Spotify, which is $16. So the total is $1,201. And if you subtract my income from the expenses, that will leave me $597 for my cash envelopes and my sinking funds. So my cash envelopes for this paycheck: groceries is getting $120, eating out and fun is getting $0, Sefa is getting $15, miscellaneous is getting $2, gas is getting $50, and beauty is getting $0. So the total here is $187, and if you subtract 597 from 187, you get 410 left over. My sinking funds, so these are the ones that we're focusing on for this paycheck. Costco is getting $63 because I gotta pay that at the end of the month. Car maintenance is getting $153 because my registration is due next month. So this is half the amount that I need. Birthdays is getting $36, and medical is getting $158 because I have to go to the dentist, and they quoted me at $158 because I have to get a new permanent retainer put in, because my old one fell out. Apparently it's a common thing after like a couple years, you have to get it replaced. So I guess it was this year. So the total sinking funds is $410, and if I subtract the 410 by 410, I will get $0 left over. Oh yeah, so that's another thing, because money is a little tight this month. We're not gonna put anything towards extra debt right now.
Do you, boo-boo? Do you, boo-boo?
Make sure that this is all correct and that every dollar that I have is being put in its proper place. You would subtract the income, which is $1,798. You would subtract it by the total of these amounts: 1,201, 187, and 410. And that should equal 1,798, which will give you a final income of $0. So that's what zero-based budget is. So this is my cash envelope breakdown for July 22nd. And this is the money that I'm going to be taking out of the bank. And these are the denominations that I'm going to be taking out. So for groceries, it's $120. So I'm going to ask the bank teller for 6 20s. Sefa is $15. so 5 ones and 1 10. Miscellaneous is $2, so $2 bills. Costco is $63. So 3 ones, 1 10, and 150. Car maintenance is $153, so 3 ones, 150, and 100. Birthdays is getting 36, so 1 1, 1 5, 1 10, 120. And then medical is getting 158, so 3 ones, 1 5, 150, and 100. So the total amount for cash envelopes is 547. This is the total count, so if you add all of these up, this is what you get. And then this is the total value. So 17 ones is $17, 2 5s is 10, and so forth. And these values, if you add them all together, will make 547. So that's it for my budget breakdown for the July 22nd paycheck, which is paycheck number 2 for July. If you guys like this video, please click the like button below. And if you guys are invested in my budget journey, feel free to click the subscribe button. And in my next video, I'll be stuffing my cash envelopes and sinking funds from this paycheck, so that will be linked in the description box. One quick thing that I want to mention before I forget is, as you can see, there's a cash envelope for gas, but I didn't take it out of the bank. It's because I used my card to put gas, but I made a cash envelope for it because whatever extra money that I have left over in my account that was supposed to be for gas, I'm going to take it out of the bank before the next pay period and then put it towards my cash envelope. So you'll be able to see the leftovers once I cash stuff for the next pay period. Mahalo everyone for watching, and have an amazing day. Right on. Aloha.